The Big Show on Hauraki. Cheers, Tui, for bringing back the laughs in a world gone mad. Yeah, right.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. It's Monday, the 11th of November, 2024. You're on the Big Show. Keezy and Mogi are here with you today. Hoity J is not. However, the Big Show is still brought to you by Tui.
Get it in ya!
Get it inside you.
Yes.
And the return of the Tui billboards. Keep an eye out because we can all do with a laugh. Hey, Mogi.
That's so true, man.
Especially on a Monday, man. How are you?
I don't know if I'm 100%.
No.
But I'm pretty good, and it's pretty good weather, and it was a great weekend all round, but just bloody tiring, you know?
Yeah.
Lots of Pearl Jam and lots of mates and catching up and stuff. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm breasted and rearing to go.
Yeah.
And I'll be completely honest with you, I was anticipating just being able to glide in the wake of you and Hoity J, and I just sort of bugger around and do nothing for the next few hours. And then Hoity J's just buggered off, so it leaves you and me, and now I'm going to have to pick up a little bit of slack. But I'm just letting you know, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be absolutely terrible, this show.
Not audio. No, surely it's going to be good as gold, mate.
No, you're going to notice a real drop-off from what the show's normally like today compared to any other day.
Mike.
No, you just wait and see. You'll see.
You rogue stallion. You sick son of a bee. That's a real nice tight black shirt you've got on, man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's just not quite there, is it?
It's good as gold. It's so good. Unfortunately, Hoity J did have to duck off just before the show started, so all the content we've got here, we've pretty much had to cross it all out.
Yeah. He was bringing a lot of content in today. We had a little bit of a chat we were going to look forward to about him and his yoga app that he's got on his phone.
That is a blow-up, by the way.
Incredibly, he had completely buggered that up, which will come as a shock, but you have to wait for that one. A little bit of chat about Christmas presents. That's gone. Which is a real shame. So that should probably wait till December anyway. But we've still got some great content there, Keezy.
One thing that we are going to be doing is calling a winner for the 4 people who will be joining us playing golf at Muriwai.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be happening a little later on in the show. Golf carts included. It's the first ever Hauraki Big Show Swingers Club. Also, some huge news surrounding our next live show. We are going to another region of New Zealand. That will be happening in a few weeks' time. So some breaking news will be had around that. In the meantime, though, some good tunes. Harvey Danger Now, Blur up next. And, of course, later in the show, Sport Chat. Huge weekend of sport. Golf, your netty, your rugby league. It was all there. You're on the Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy.
It is the Hauraki Big Show, Blur Country House. 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. You've got Keezy and Mogi. Hoity J having to duck off just before the show started. But Mogi, you were at one point, were you planning on going to both Pearl Jam shows?
No. I mean, I would have if I had a free ticket, but I didn't have a free ticket. So
but you went to the Friday.
I went to the Friday one there, and it was a bloody ripper. It was a beautiful evening, probably 23 degrees or something like that. I took a hoodie because I've still got a little bit of Wellington in me. I always assume it's going to get cold as soon as the sun goes down, but it didn't. Stunner of an evening. I don't know how many people were there. I guess 30,000 plus. I drove out there so that I wouldn't drink. And that worked.
Yeah, right.
That was really good.
Parking sweet as.
It was real easy, and then drove home. I was back at home in bed, tucked up at 11 o'clock, so pretty bloody good. The gig was awesome. First 4 songs, Given to Fly. You like that one?
That's one of my favourite Pearl Jam songs.
Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town, Why Go, and Corduroy were the first 4 songs. So absolutely fizzing off that. And then they did play over the course of the evening State of Love and Trust.
Yeah.
Who I chose for the Throbber on the Friday, and it lost to Bubba O'Reilly, which Jace chucked in there, and somehow that won. Even Flow, Daughter, Jeremy, Porch, which is another favourite of mine, all got played. So, yeah, it was bloody amazing.
Right, and so, because I haven't heard a lot of... To be honest, after the Tom York gig the other night, a lot of people were just genuinely blown away by it.
Yes.
Because you go expecting a wee bit of, you don't... The hype behind a Pearl Jam gig or a Metallica gig or something like that is bigger than the hype behind a Tom York gig. However, coming in on a Monday, there isn't as much hype post-gigs.
Yeah.
Is that
Post-Pearl Jam, do you mean? Yeah. I think, I enjoyed Tom York a lot more because I went there expecting it to suck.
Right. Yeah, okay.
I thought it would be a 0.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It's also a smaller venue, and I think it was like an hour 20 or something. And I am old. So it's like
Amen.
2 hours. It was over 2 hours, that gig, and I don't subscribe to the idea that longer is better.
Right.
I like movies. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It's not that gets worse the longer it goes for me. So the shorter it is, the better it is.
Right.
So it was over 2 hours. I had sore feet, Keezy. I needed your orthopedic slippers.
I was about to say, you didn't have your slippers on.
I didn't have my orthopedic slippers on. So yeah, and also they were my favourite band when I was a teenager. So, 10 Verses and Vitology were their first 3 albums. I love all of those. After that, from No Code on, when they got less rocky, I tuned out. So there's a lot of songs where it's like, oh, this sounds like a really good song, but I've never heard it before. So I can't get into it if I've never heard the song before, So it's not like if you've seen them, like the first time I saw them was in 1995, every song's a banger. It's never going to be like that because I'm also 30 years older.
See, it's interesting because when I went to Billy Joel, it was literally just 30 bangers.
Yeah.
So I guess one day they'll get there, to that sort of Billy
that's
Joel.
the dream, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, bloody good. And then last night as well, they had their second gig. Some mates of mine went on to that. But again, I don't know, man. I feel like it might have been a better set list. They also played. They started with Release off 10. Once, Do the Evolution. Better Man is in there as well. Even Flow, Jeremy, Black, Porch. Neil Finn came out and did Throw Your Arms Around Me, the Hunters and Collectors cover, and then they finished with Animal, Rearview Mirror, Alive, the Neil Young cover, Rockin' in the Free World, and then Yellow Ledbetter.
Yeah, see,
that's pretty good.
Oh, wow. They really dumped their purse out on the final night.
They really did. And it wasn't sold out on the final night. So,
well, there you go.
Anyway, it was good. And if you did go along to it, text us on 3483 and see what you reckon.
Yeah, let us know your review as well. Did you go along to Pearl Jam? 3483. We've got 2 prize packs to give away. And while you're typing that out on your little text device there, why not enjoy a live rendition of Black from Pearl Jam? This goes out to all those people that didn't actually make it along.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keezy. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is The Cult with Edie Chow Baby. 27 minutes past 4 on the Hauraki Big Show with Keezy and Mogi. No Hoity J today. Mogi, though, just gave us a quick review of Pearl Jam. He went on the Friday night. There was also a concert last night, and people have been texting through on 3483 with their reviews of the gig. First text that came through, Mogi, was Pearl Jam last night was amazing, all in capitals.
Right.
So someone had an absolute ripper there. Yeah. The Pixies were great last night. Added bonus of seeing Pearl Jam as their closing band.
Pixies were good, yeah. Pixies were good, but... Yeah, I saw them, I think, in 2011 maybe at Vector, something like that, and that was amazing because it's everybody is there for that band.
That's right.
So yeah, that was a ripper.
I think Pixies played recently too at Auckland Town Hall, which is just such a cool little venue. A band like that would absolutely go off. Loved Pearl Jam. Got to relive my teens and take my 15-year-old daughter to her first ever concert. See, now that's a cool first concert.
Good. It is.
What was your first concert?
John Farnham.
Oh, the voice.
Fancy, man.
Absolutely.
Jeez, it was going off.
Whereabouts was that?
Probably, I think it was Mission Estate or something like that over in the Hawke's Bay. We're there on a family holiday and just got to drink in a bit of Fancy.
Yeah, man. My UB40.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at Rotorua International Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, what a gig. Red wine. Best gig I've been to in years. Absolutely on top of their game. Eddie Vedder as good as 30 years ago.
I'd agree with that. His voice was unbelievably good.
Which is amazing.
Yeah. They're not easy songs to sing for some people. But yeah, his it was just perfect all night.
This person's given their cover of, not their cover, their live version of Black 11 out of 10.
Wow.
Which mathematically is pretty crazy. Pearl Jam was epic last night. Took my 18-year-old son. Both left horsing, fizzing. Awesome live act. Apparently, a young fella got up on the stage and played guitar with them.
He had a sign. This was the gig last night. He had a sign, and he ended up being able to get up there and play a tune, I think. So he'd be pretty thrilled. 15 years old or something insane.
That's pretty amazing.
Pearl Jam rock last night. Mike McCready is an effing legend. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I feel a bit bar humbug about it, man. But how many guitar solos do you need?
He did too many?
So many guitar solos.
Wow.
It's just like, it's like, well done. It's great that you can play the guitar, man. I'm thrilled for you. But a 7 minute, and he is absolutely unbelievable. And I like it when it's within the songs. But when and this goes for any concert, they do it at Guns N' Roses. You know, when you got some kind of a maestro on guitar like Pearl Jam does, or a Slash, and they give them like 12 minutes to just shred.
Yeah,
it's like, good God.
Right. So you don't like that?
It doesn't interest me. It's just a guy just jerking it, and everybody else has to watch. It's like this is amazing, like well done, but it's not part of a song. It's just you making us watch you be a legend.
Yeah.
And it's having said that, I do like a drum solo.
Well, a drum solo it's hard to pull off a drum solo that's genuinely like mind blowing. You have to do so much work.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, actually, like when I went to Billy Joel, like he didn't add anything extra to because they were already perfect.
Right. Yeah.
You know, he didn't add any extra stuff to Piano Man.
No, you can't.
Exactly.
You can't make it better.
So hey, keep those reviews of the Pearl Jam gig coming in on 3483, and we might get old Big Dilly, who's producing us at the moment, to send out some 2 prize packs. Coming up next, though, some huge news around the Big Show's next live show. It is happening in a region around New Zealand, so make sure you stay tuned.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
We've got some breaking news.
This is breaking news.
This is huge news, Mogi.
Is it? I actually don't know what it is, so I'm excited.
Did you not get the email that I sent round?
I don't get emails. Well, I get sent them, but I often don't check them.
Okay.
Maybe I do it once a week on the work email one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I sent it to your personal one. The Big Show is going on the road once again. We are doing a live show. We are heading to a specific region of New Zealand, and this region is special because it's actually the place 2 years ago that we did our first ever live show, which is bloody exciting. We're talking about Taranaki. If you are in the mighty New Plymouth on Thursday, the 21st of November from 4 o'clock, the Big Show will be live on air from Shining Peak Brewery. That is where we did our first ever pub gig. Bloody exciting. And because we are actually down there to celebrate the New Zealand Tattoo and Art Festival, we are going to have someone there from Brothers Inc. in New Plymouth, and we're going to be giving out Backbone t-shirts and also tattoos.
How good.
So if you want Backbone tattooed on your forehead, or my wife, or good eating, we'll have that available for you.
How good. How much, what part of that is the breaking news? Is it the tattoo or is it the breaking news?
Just the whole sort of thing, the whole news.
Right, because we've been talking about going to this the Tattoo and Arts Festival in New Plymouth for about 3 months now.
No, that was us giving away tickets.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But now this is more like, hey,
we're going.
we're booked.
Right.
And we're doing a live show. We've got a location, Shining Peak, great brewery, and it is a warm-up for the Saturday, which is the 23rd, the Sunday, the 24th, where one of the biggest tattoo and art festivals in the Southern Hemisphere will be happening.
Bloody good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back down there. I love me a little bit of Taranaki there. I doubt that I'm going to get a tattoo.
But if you had to, Backbone my wife or good eating.
Backbone your wife.
Don't stop there.
Or good eating. I think probably Backbone.
Backbone.
Good eating's a roughie. I mean, you can put it in some places, and we ran into a woman down in Dunedin, didn't we?
That's right.
And she had a tramp stamp. The tattoo was in the place where you would normally find a tramp stamp, the small of the back, and it had good eating written there. And an arrow. And that was something special.
See, I saw that, and all I could think is some lucky bugger is going to make her my wife.
Yeah, well, she had her partner there, didn't she?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He had Backbone tattooed on his forehead.
He had Backbone written all over him.
It was bloody great. So if you are in the Taranaki area or within driving distance, which, by the way, is most of New Zealand, we will see you down there, Shining Peak Brewery, Thursday, the 21st of November from 4 p.m. That is not this coming Thursday. It is next Thursday. I'm fizzed up.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy.
It is the Hauraki Big Show. Just Keezy and Mogi, though. Old Hoodie J had to take off just before the show started, which is a bit of a bugger. But it is Monday, the 11th of November. You've still got Keezy and Mogi, and this show is still brought to you by Tui.
Get it in ya!
Get it inside you!
Yeah.
And, of course, the Tui billboards are out and about again. Keep an eye out for them if you're keen to have a wee chuckle.
Yeah.
Because in this day and age, we can all do with a laugh.
That's so well put, Keezy, man. Good stuff, brother. I haven't seen any of them.
Have you not?
Nah.
There's one as I'm coming down the hill towards work, there's one there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What does that one say?
It says, I haven't seen any TUI billboards. Yeah, right.
Good one, man.
No, but seriously, that's weird.
What does it say, though?
I think the latest one was about Brian Tamaki and motorcycles.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That's some relevant stuff.
It's good shit. Hey, huge hour coming up. We're going to be calling the first ever winners of the Hauraki Swingers Club, coming to play golf with the big show. Also, something we just stumbled upon out in the office, the Pants Man, who runs our social media here. Just heard a story about him accidentally liking photos of attractive young women's profiles.
Yes.
And then what to do in that scenario.
Yeah.
Because it's probably something that I personally have no experience with.
No.
Maggie.
But what we want to do is get into the science behind it. What do you do if you have accidentally liked somebody's post that you should not have liked or even been looking at?
That's the thing, and we're talking a photo. This wasn't him, but a photo from 4 years ago of them in Bali. Maybe they're wearing their swimming outfit, and you've liked that.
You've absolutely gone deep. You've gone real deep.
Way too deep. What do you do in that situation? If anyone's had a situation happen to them, text it through on 3483, and we'll potentially chuck you out a TUI prize pack.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keezy. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Smashing Pumpkins on the Hauraki Big Show, 40 minutes past 5. Keezy and Mogi here. Hoodie J not with us today. However, we do have the great honour of having the Pants Man join us in studio, Joel Harrison. Joel runs our Hauraki social media and website and things like that. So, Joel, welcome to the studio, man.
Thanks for having me in here today, man.
No, it's always good having the Pants Man in studio, Mike. And the reason he's in is because before 5 o'clock, we were talking about the Dunedin show and how there was a female that was there who had good eaten tattooed on the small of her back.
Yes.
Now, Joel was at that event. He took plenty of photos.
Plenty.
In fact, if you check his camera film from that night, probably 80% of them would have been this female. Yeah. And when he got back to Auckland, we were talking about it because it was like, wow, good eating, a catchphrase from the show, tattooed on the small of your back. It's amazing. And then the fellas in the office wanted to see. He's like, oh, what did she look like? So, Joel, you were on her account, right?
Yep, yeah. Somehow found it because she was tagged a few times by her mates on the Instagram post.
Yes.
So for you, for once, it was quite an easy way to find her account. Usually you're over there slaving.
Yeah. Normally hours of searching, but this one was right in front of me.
You're like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind, eh? It's just your brain's working overtime. You're just absolutely bent over your phone there, just working out where's her at.
Where's the at?
Yeah. But you work it out, man. You always get the answer.
That's right. So you found it?
Yes, found it, and I was showing to people, and she didn't post many times on Instagram. Sorry, there was about 12 times. So I scrolled back to a photo from about 4 or 5 years ago, and on the Radio Hauraki NZ page, accidentally liked it.
Right, so you've done the accidental double tap.
Which is quite an easy thing to do.
It is. And so for people that don't have Instagram, basically you're scrolling back through, and then in the process of scrolling and doing what everyone who has Instagram has done at some point, stalking someone.
Wow.
Come on, Mogi.
Wow.
I've seen you, mate. You're a shocker. You've accidentally liked one of their photos, which means they are getting a notification that Radio Hauraki liked a photo of yours from 5 years ago.
Yes.
Which is better than getting a notification that says the Pants Man has liked a photo of yours from 5 years ago.
That's actually something you should. If that ever happens to you, get in touch. We'll put you in touch with people that can help sort things. But I understand that was just a one-off situation.
Yep.
And you've actually had a run-in like this here with your personal account.
Yeah, because you came out and Dylan, the producer, mentioned it, and I said, well, actually, I've had a far more awkward situation a few years ago. So I don't know how it happened. It came up, and there was a lady who works in the office here, a store floor above us, and I accidentally liked a photo from hers from a while back, and then
how far back are we talking about?
How
2017.
deep were you on the homepage there?
This was a while back, so maybe a couple years, but she posted quite a lot as well. But I was just trying to show someone something, and then I liked it, and then I didn't realize I liked it because I put my phone in my pocket, and then I came back to my phone about 20 seconds later, and I was like, oh shit, I've liked this by accident. So I unliked it, and then I went back, and she had followed me back.
So she not only had seen, you've liked this photo of me in a bikini from Bali 2017.
Well, no, there was no bikini or Bali involved.
No bikini.
No bikini involved. It was just a run-of-the-mill photo.
She was
she's pretty
standing
run-of-the-mill,
there holding
yeah,
a
okay.
stack of books. Yeah, sure.
run of the mill, yeah.
Yeah, standy. Yeah.
Yes, but unfortunately, she still works in the building, and for about 2 years, I could never even look in the eyes.
Well, this is the thing, right? So Isaac, who's in the office, he said that he did this once and he had no choice but to completely shut his entire account down for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right? So you just got to go zero darks to that in the hopes that the person who gets the notification clicks on it and goes, oh, this account doesn't exist, must be a bug.
Yeah.
Like a bug in the system.
Well, we were looking into this before, weren't we? Because I thought, well, what happens if you like it? You accidentally double tap. What happens if you then unlike that?
Yes.
Does it then make the notification disappear? It does not.
No.
It does not. So if you're out there and you're double tapping and you're thinking you're fine because you've unliked it, that person has still received the notification.
That's right.
And now they know that it's a mistake when they go to it and they see that you haven't liked it and that you've backed out and that you're essentially... You're stalking.
So
Wait, does the notification not go away?
No.
Ooh.
On my notification list, it still will say.
That was sort of the understanding I was operating within.
I've done that about 30 times.
all with the same check as well. Because your handle at Pantsman69 will definitely be floating around in a few people's notification lists. Some options you can go to actually solve the issue is, as Isaac was saying, just shut your whole account down, delete all associated email accounts.
And move to Australia.
Move to Australia, change your name.
Yeah.
What did you do after you'd done that?
I've just continued to...
You just
kind of just owned it.
Yeah, okay.
You just got to lean into it sometimes, I guess.
That's right.
And then also, didn't look her in the eyes for 2 years. But it's all good now, I think.
Yeah, it's patched over.
And also, another beautiful thing that Isaac was doing was because you guys, obviously, most of the time you have here at Hauraki, you're sitting out in the office and you're just trawling through women's Instagram profiles. And as you're sort of it's disgusting.
Oh, that makes me sick.
And as you're sort of drooling over it there, Isaac will say, oh, give us a look, man. And he'll have a look. You pass him your phone, he has a look, but then he likes that photo.
He'll purposely double tap.
He'll double tap on purpose to stitch you up. So, something to be aware of there.
I think that's a great thing people should start doing. But a great piece of advice has come through on 3483. My mate Todd once liked a girl's photo from years ago whilst drunk. He then freaked out and gave himself the classic fake up, like someone's hacked into your Facebook while you're not on it and written something,
Yeah.
Oh, my name's Chris and I'm lame. Pretended that he'd been Facebook hacked. And then that's kind of a good way to solve the situation, to be fair. Or you could block them. That's a good piece of advice that's come through, 3483. You could block someone.
Yeah.
But then you can never see their content again.
Wow, you sound real gutted about that.
Only for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
There's still more people to perv on, Joel, man. You'll be sweet.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy.
It is you two on the Hauraki Big Show with Keezy and Mogi, 27 minutes past 5 o'clock. And Mogi, I understand you've got a segment for us?
Yeah, man. Have you heard of 1.5 Mogies?
Ah!
One and a half Mogies.
Oh, that's good.
That's the only reason we do it is for that sting. So good.
Certainly
So
not for
good.
the following yarn.
No, not this yarn. My kid is 5. She's in her first year of school, except it's called Year 0, Keezy.
Oh.
Because if you get to school after a certain month, then you have to repeat the next year.
So is year 1 will start from Jan or Feb?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, okay.
right. So she's going to do this year again,
Yep.
which means she's going to stay at home for an additional year. You see what I'm saying?
Wow, that's bad.
Well, potentially good. Depends how we're going, I guess. But we'll find out. We won't know for another decade or so
Yeah, okay.
about that. But she had her first school photos recently.
Oh, that'll be adorable.
And they came through today. And I hadn't really thought. I just assumed that maybe that they didn't do them anymore.
So are we talking the classroom lineup as a
The
whole?
classroom
Yeah.
lineup, now totally into that. That totally makes sense to have that.
Yeah.
You got the little sign and everything like that. But they also do the individual one.
Because I've got individuals from that age as well.
Yeah. Where you sit there like a mug.
Yeah, with your school bag on.
Your school bag on.
Mine had my
What?
school bag on and my little
Did ya?
uniform. Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, you probably had all your medical
I
stuff,
didn't.
and then you needed to have it close on hand.
That's right.
But it seems weird to me because you're taking a billion photos of kids. Like when I was growing up, nobody even had a camera really.
Yeah.
Except around Christmas and holidays, summer holidays, you could break it out then. But now there's so many photos. I was a bit surprised as to why you would bother. And my daughter She is there, and it's not, this is not a bad photo, but she has just got a real, I'm having my photo taken at school smile on her face. There's something that's just in you. As soon as you sit down to get your photo taken at school, there's a lot of pressure on you immediately now that you have to come up with a good face.
Yeah.
But you're not really sure what your faces are when you're so young, what a good face is, what a bad face is. So it's good. She started off with by no means a shocker, but certainly not something that she'll be...
So is she sitting there like trying to look like she's a really good student?
More the smile. It's like, smile for the photo,
Okay.
It's that sort of thing. And they want $20 for it.
That you want
for one photo. For that and not only $20 for a photo, but $20 for that photo.
Right.
It's like, I mean, obviously I'm going to get it because they've cornered us, right? You can't not get it.
Well, exactly.
And especially because it's funny. But the price should be based on the quality of the photo. Like if you're a school photographer and you go to schools and you're taking all these photos of kids, you should get good photos.
You'd be pretty bloody good at it.
Do I pay the same for a garbage photo as I do for one that I actually like and is a good photo of my kid?
Do you think you could have taken a better photo with like an iPhone or something?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, right.
I
okay.
have. But it is good. You do want to have a whole stack of your school photos of you just looking heinous.
It's good for your 21st.
Oh, it's really good. I mean, all of mine growing up, like the further I got away from 5... And the closer I got into my teens, where I've just got this absolutely ginormous skull, these ears that stick out a mile, massive nose, jutting bones sticking out all over my face. It is, I mean...
It's good. It's good stuff, eh?
It is.
I'll always remember in year 11 at my school, photo day. I was a lot older, 15, 14 or whatever. There was this guy in our class called Ewok.
Yeah.
His real name was Michael, great guy, but he had these reading glasses on, and for some reason after he had his photo taken he just passed them down the line and everyone took photos with the reading glasses on. So like my student ID photo, yes.
Yeah.
So I've got reading glasses on and I think 3 student IDs.
Yeah.
However, a mate of mine took it to the next level. Not only did we have the reading glasses, he hopped in, we had a big school, he hopped in 14 out of the 16 class photos. Because it's the form class. The teacher can't remember who's in their form class. And they had to reshoot the entire year's worth of class photos because he was in every single photo, glasses on with a bowl cut parted hairstyle.
What a legend.
Yeah.
And is that photo where you look like McLovin?
That's the one.
And how old were you in that photo?
There's a couple of them. Oh, the McLovin one was year 13. The real bad one was year 13, so 17.
Well, that explains why you also had a full mongrel.
You couldn't see that in the photo.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It is Red Hot Chili Peppers on the Hauraki Big Show with Keezy and Mogi. No Hoodie J today. He left just before the show started, which is a bit of a bugger, really, because this is kind of a prize that came about with him in mind.
Yes.
He's recently got into golf, so I am now playing golf with him once or twice a week, which is really great. So we thought, why not use Hauraki as an excuse to go and play some of the best courses in New Zealand, basically for free.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Swingers Club was born. We are starting things off with the great New Zealanders at Muriwai Golf Links. It's on the west coast of Auckland. Beautiful spot overlooking the sea. We'll have golf carts, we'll have food, we'll have drinks, all that stuff provided. And we just need a group of 4 to come with us. So you had to head to hauraki.co.nz. You had to get yourself in the draw there. And the person I'm about to call, Mogi, did all that and is now going to be joining us playing golf this very Thursday. Are you fizzed up?
Am I fizzed up?
Yeah.
For this phone call?
Well, yeah, for starters.
The phone call, I'm absolutely fizzed up because it doesn't require me to walk, sort of 18 Ks.
Oh, we have a golf cart.
And spend 4 hours doing it. Yeah, so I don't know. And also embarrass myself and infuriate myself.
That'll be the hard part because these courses we're going to are going to be quite tough as well.
Yeah. I hope this got...
Kia ora Tanako, welcome to Hobie.
G'day, mate. It's old Keezy here. How you going?
Not bad, mate, yourself?
Yeah, bloody good, mate. Bloody good. Hey, did you enter the old Hauraki Swingers Club, man?
Oh, yeah, I think I did.
Oh, yeah, cool. Do you like golf?
Oh, when I'm winning, yeah. But, yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Hey, sorry, bro. Your phone's actually breaking up quite a bit.
What's wrong with your phone?
Can you... What was your name, by the way? Hobie.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Hobie. Can you get a new phone, man? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's a dirty Samsung. If you've got one going, I'll have one from the prize pool.
Yeah, good as gold.
Yeah, sweet. We've got plenty to spare, mate. Hey, the good news is, man, you're going to be joining myself and Mogi in the big show playing golf this week. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds bloody brilliant.
Oh, good as gold, man. What's your handicap, by the way?
Other than being a liability on the piss with the boys, it might be around about 26.
Holy, okay, see, for perspective, I'm like a 32.
Yeah.
So what he is someone who was a beginner like 2 years ago and is now starting to find his way. Is that about right,
sure.
Hobie?
Yeah, that sounds about right, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, good as gold, man.
And it's going to be easy for you to get away from work, mate?
Well, I work for the Defence Force, so you'll be able to skive off easy enough.
Sweet as.
Sweet, that'll be manageable. All right, beauty, mate. We'll chuck you on hold. Big Dilly will hook you up, okay?
Awesome, bro. Cheers, mate.
No worries.
See you Thursday.
Bloody good. So Hobie and his mates will be joining us for the first ever Hauraki Swingers Club. We will be doing it again. We want suggestions on 3483 courses around New Zealand, cities we should come to do it, and you could be playing golf with us in the very near future.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy.
God, that's a tune. Black Sabbath on the Hauraki Big Show with Keezy and Mogi. It's almost 6 o'clock on your Monday evening. And earlier in the show, we had the Pants Man on, Joel Harrison, who runs all our Hauraki socials here. And we were tackling what to do in a situation where you are stalking someone on Instagram and then you accidentally like a photo of theirs from about 7 years ago. He did that on the Hauraki account. It was a bit of a debacle. Plenty of texts come through on 3483 and also a talkback, which we encourage you to do. Use the iHeartRadio app when you're listening. Hit the little microphone and you can send through little snippets of audio like this.
Hey fellas, Andy here. Had a mate who went into town, met a girl, but didn't end up going home with her. But of course, as you do at 3 a.m. in the morning, you have a bit of a Facebook looksy or Instagram. Went really deep in the old photos. Found a photo that he liked from 7 years ago, well, accidentally liked, and then his phone died. So it's some stressful moments trying to power back that phone and unlike. Did she see the notification? Well, who knows?
See, that's just stressful. Your phone's died,
Yeah.
You've liked, you're going to be done. What? To be fair, if you met someone in a club and then, you didn't get their details or something, and then you found out that they had been Facebook stalking you or Instagram, would you care?
As a man, though.
You'd love it as a guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you can really go wrong. And it depends on what the photo is.
Yeah, that's the issue.
That's the issue. So if you're if we're dealing with anything other than full sort of corporate kit, anything less than that, once we start getting into, sports...
Yeah,
once you start getting into swimwear, is especially problematic.
So,
and especially when you're going deep, when you're deep in the years.
You know what you should do? Never scroll
It's
back
like-
further than 2 years. Even that.
Yeah, it's because then you're going. Well, now this also depends. If you're dealing with someone when you meet them when they're 50 and you go back to when they're 43, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, right.
If you meet them when they're 25,
yeah.
now we've got issues.
Yeah, now it's starting to get a bit weird. Okay, so how about this? If it's on their homepage on Instagram, basically the first 9 photos on the profile, and you accidentally like that, sweet as.
Look. There's not a person out there that has not had some kind of a familiarity, some kind of an experience of something along these lines. Nobody is going to listen to us. Everybody will continue to go deep.
Yeah.
It's just that is just a risk you take.
Yeah.
When you are a sicko.
A stalker. Go deep, New Zealand. Keep doing it. Hey, by the way, after 6, Mogi, not only what's on tally with old Mogi, I need help picking out a helmet.
Oh, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
It is the Hauraki Big Show. No Hoity J today. Keezy and Mogi still here. And, of course, the great New Zealanders at Tui still proudly sponsoring the Big Show.
Yeah, get it in you, would you?
Get it inside you.
Yeah, man.
Drink it in responsibly. Of course, the Tui billboards have returned. They've been around for a bloody long time. Iconic as they are, because the entire world could really use a laugh right now, Mike Minogue. Scale of 1 to 10, how sick of you are you of me saying we could all use a laugh?
Oh, I love it.
Really?
No, I think you're doing a great job. Do it again?
Because to be honest, man, the entire world could really use a laugh right now.
That's right.
Okay, I'm starting to think you're not being as genuine as you are. You're appearing to be. Hey, we did the podcast outro today.
We did.
It was an interesting situation. Hoity J was here, and then he had to leave.
He had an emergency.
He had an emergency,
Yeah.
so it was just me and old Mogi there. Mogi, so obviously, Would I be right in saying you had a reasonably big Saturday?
I had a pretty big Saturday.
Yeah.
I did.
You caught up with your mate?
I'm not a hundies on the energy levels today, and as I was saying to you earlier, I was sort of anticipating just slipping into your stream, old Hoodie J and Keezy, and just being the sort of the third, just pipe up every now and again with a couple of comments, but certainly not being the centre of attention. But such is the nature of this time of year, isn't it? I think everybody's had a big weekend.
Well, absolutely. And the thing I like about you and me is whenever we've had a big one, our voices change.
Dude.
Like, so as soon as you talk, people are aware that you are either still steamed or hungover in some...
Yeah, I went and had a sauna today and managed to clear a lot of it out. But yeah, it was a big Saturday. She was a big Saturday, like caught up with some mates, and then the next thing you know, it's a wee small, and I was up again with the missus.
Yeah, right.
So they bailed, everyone bailed at about midnight or 1, and then we were up, and then, yeah.
She's a bad influence.
She's a shocker, mate. She's a shocker. So yeah, no, I'm just enjoying that while I can. I just sort of probably need to take about 6 years off the piss.
Yeah, okay. Don't do that.
No, don't worry, I won't.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just saying I need to.
Because that's ages.
Just for my health and life, yeah.
Well, I was going to play a clip of the podcast outro, but... No, stuff it. Oh, well, here we go. This is me and Mogi, having just found out it's just us today with about 80% energy. The weekend, we played golf yesterday at the most popular course in New Zealand with the most people that use it.
Right.
And it took 5.5 hours. And it was a f***ing joke.
Right.
And I'm never playing there on the weekend again. But... It was good to be out. Got there at 8:20. We were walking off at almost 2 o'clock or something. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jason's effing and jeffing. Wow, isn't that great?
I was really chipping in there.
But also, what a boring yarn.
Well, you didn't choose it. You were just telling it. Yeah, and I sound pretty nasally and dusted.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
so what you've seen there is a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. And I think we rolled out of that one after about 7 minutes.
That was our shortest ever outro.
We pulled pin on that.
We were just like, all right, that'll do.
I tell you what, we'll be better tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry about that, New Zealand. We'll make up for it, and I tell you what, Queens of the Stone Age will help.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keezy.
People listening, and you certainly will know this, they might know that I recently bought a motorbike.
Yes.
An old motorbike, which I'm going to tidy up and ride to work once a week when it's nice and sunny.
Yeah, cool.
Now, in order to do that, I need a helmet.
Right.
So my dad has a helmet. So my bike is from 1971. My dad has a helmet from the 80s, which he has had, I used to wear it when I was a kid riding around on a mini bike.
Right.
He still had it, and for some reason it fit me. So I put it on, took it for a test drive, put a photo of me wearing it on Instagram. 2 people commented on one of my photos, and about 3 people messaged me privately being like, hey man, you cannot wear an old style open face helmet because if you fall off, your chin will still hit the ground, your nose, and you can still badly mess yourself up. And also Dilly in Studio B just pointed out that I think helmets have about a 5-year lifespan anyway.
Right.
And I don't think they expire or whatever, but you should just be... So me running a helmet that's more than 40 years old, probably a bad idea. However, looking for helmets online, found one I like, and then it goes, what size head do you have? So what do you, just off the bat, I think my head's quite big.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Your head's big.
You've got like an equine head. What would you describe as an equine head?
See, I would say you've got an equine head.
No, yeah, and that's fine. That might go both ways. But I would say equine. Do you know what equine is, Keezy?
Horse?
Yeah, you've got a head like a horse.
I'm picturing Mr.
So
Ed.
it's a massive long bastard there. And so, yeah, it makes it tricky to wear a helmet or even find a helmet.
Yeah.
Like, it's surprising to me that you can wear caps. You can wear caps. I can't wear caps.
Well, I can wear caps, but I have to put them on the furthest little adjustment.
Yeah.
So they're barely clinging on.
Yes.
So you go, this is the helmet I like. You go click down to what size do you want, and then it says XS for extra small, medium, large, extra large, extra large.
Yeah. But they must have a
size chart. They do I've been on a few websites. The size charts are different on both websites, and then all the other ones I went on had sizes for pants, shoes, and jackets, but not helmets.
No head.
So if I was to just buy one, because I'm probably going to wait for like Black Friday or something, maybe see if one's on special, and then I might.
Is that racist?
What, Black Friday?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, certainly now that you've said it.
Yeah.
And I might just play the
just in case
the racism alarm just to make sure. Just to really draw attention to it. If Jason said it, it certainly would have been racist.
Yeah.
But if I do wait for a Friday sale, then I would have to just pick a size. And I'm getting the vibe that my head is large. I don't think it's
definitely
extra large.
You don't think it's extra large? Do you know how to measure your head?
Well, to be honest, I just picture people I've seen with massive heads.
Yeah.
And then go, mine's surely not that big.
Right.
So I'd say they're extra large.
Yes.
But
do you know, like, if I was going to measure your head, do you know what I would do? Do you know how a measurement of a head is done?
Water displacement?
No. It's funny, though.
No, it is. That was how they tried to figure out how heavy a human head is. It's the amount of water.
Sure, how heavy it is.
Yeah.
Not what size it is for a helmet. Yeah, I got to put your head into a bucket for
and
3 minutes.
And the amount of water that comes out.
That's the size of your head. You get a tape measure, like a tailor's tape measure.
Oh, yeah.
So not like a measuring tape.
Like what you'd put around your bust and your
you put,
chest.
exactly.
Yeah.
And you put it to sort of the centre of your forehead, and then you go right the way around the back of it. So, and it's just done in centimetres. So I've got my head right the way around is 61 centimetres.
Wow.
So that's 2 feet. Which is quite a lot. So 61, I think 61.5. It's pretty, you're getting up there. And that's,
Okay.
you've got a big dome.
Okay.
Joining that.
Yeah, it's definitely big. I've just seen people with bigger. Okay. Do you have one of those tapes?
I've got one at home. I'll bring it in tomorrow.
You can measure my head?
Yeah.
By the way, just so you're aware, while you were demonstrating where you were going to measure
right
from,
on my head.
You put a dot on your forehead with the pen you were using.
Is that racist?
I think that's racist as well.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keezy. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Not when I'm cooking, Keezy.
Oh, sorry, man.
I was cooking, brother.
Thought you'd blacked out there or something.
Nah. What did I watch? I watched Ali Wong's stand-up.
Ali Wong, comedian.
She's a stand-up comedian.
Right.
So I watched that. That's on your Netflix there. She's very funny, especially her first hour was really great. This one was good.
Yeah.
Worth a look.
Hard to hold someone for an hour doing stand-up and you're watching it on TV. You know, that's a real sign that you are really good.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, that's my opinion.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. I watch heaps of them. I think I watch heaps of them.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of them.
I find like the first 20 or half an hour, and then I sort of
tune out
or just start watching something else and come back to it. Like watching an hour of stand-up.
Yeah.
Quite full on.
Yeah.
Hard to pull off.
Nah, she's bloody funny. She goes out with... she's filthy, Keezy, if I can put it that way.
Right.
She's got a real filthy mouth on her.
Oh.
She's always talking about the sex.
Oh, yeah.
The sex there.
Oh, yeah.
The intercourse.
Oh, wow, okay.
And
nice.
so that's, you know, if a man was doing the same thing, I'd say the same thing. But just so you know...
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to get it, you know... If you get embarrassed easily in front of your wife, then don't put this on. You might want to just wait till she goes out, plays netball, then you can watch it.
Yeah, or squash.
Or squash.
Oh, eyes to the front, Ali Wong. Tomorrow night, Pugsan and I are going to the premiere of Gladiator 2.
Hang on a minute. Yep. So last night...
So last night I watched Gladiator 1.
Yeah.
Just me. Sorry, it was the Saturday night I watched it while my wife was at a bit of a drinks do thing. I watched it probably 10 years ago.
Right.
Longer, 15.
Yeah.
And I remember it being excellent.
Yeah.
And then I watched it, and the start of it, the first 20, they're having the big battle scene. He's Maximus, he's the leader of the armies. They're in Germania fighting against the crazy...
Jamaica, it's pronounced.
Jamaica. Oh, I thought it was Germania. Oh, okay, Jamaica. Okay. That's weird. It was like snowing and stuff. But they're leading the big armies, and he's victorious, and then Marcus Aurelius, who's Caesar at the time, is like, I don't want to leave my kingdom to my son, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
I want to leave it to you, Russell Crowe.
Yes.
That part I found boring, even though it was really action-packed. It's once all the bad stuff happens and he becomes a gladiator, holy shit, it's good.
Is it?
It's brilliant.
I haven't seen it for decades. I might watch that tonight.
Russell's just the man.
Russell.
I mean, the accents throw me off for the first 10 because it's like, hang on, why has he got an Aussie accent? What's the deal?
Yeah.
But holy shit, by the end of it, it's like we tear in one of your eyes situation, you know?
Oh, beautiful.
It's a really cool... And Joaquin Phoenix, God, he's good at making you hate him.
Yeah, he is.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, it was one of his first roles, wasn't it? He's bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to that screening tomorrow night. I'm trying to find a babysitter, actually, Keezy, so that'll be great. If I can't find one, can you do it?
You want me to,
Cheers,
baby?
man,
I'm going to Gladiator 2,
Yeah,
though.
I know, but it just sort of feels like maybe you'd want to pick up some spending money, you know, a little bit of cash.
Oh, motorbike money?
A little bit of motorbike cash.
Yeah. Well, I suppose she can come sit with me at Gladiator.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that'll be good.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
It is Ariel System of a Down on the Hauraki Big Show with Keezy and Mogi, and on Saturday, the 18th of January 2025, the Big Show and a large portion of New Zealand will be down in Christchurch with the Hot Spring Spa T20 Black Clash in association with Wolfbrook. Mogi, you and myself will be in the spa pool right on the old side rope there. I think this year, if someone hits a ball in our general direction, I will make more of an effort to try and catch it.
Right.
Because it probably happened about 3 times. The first 2, I was sort of, will I get in trouble for doing this, you know?
Yeah.
But it became pretty clear after that I was sweet.
Yeah, because I remember, actually, I saw some highlights of it back the other day. I don't know, it must have been on Instagram or something. But there was a part where a ball got hit very close, and Mashy was straight out of that
He jumped
spa.
straight out, that's right, yeah.
He flew and he nearly got it, and he nearly brought great mana on the breakfast show as a result of having done that. And you're sort of the Mashy of drive, and yet you didn't make any kind of an effort whatsoever.
Yeah. That's really nice of you to say all those things. Thank
That's
you.
right. And so next year, I think that is the go. Like, we'll make it.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. Like, if you could.
I'm not going to try it.
And I don't mean just you. I mean all of us should try, except Hoity Joe being the commentator's box, and that'll be dangerous to his health to jump out of the commentary box. But it would be pretty amazing to pull that off.
It'd be amazing to pull it off.
I'd love it if you pulled it off.
And the great news is it might not just be us. It might be 2 listeners as well, because thanks to, well, the Black Clash, to be honest. It's just us and them. We're putting this whole thing together.
Yeah.
You could win the best seats in the house, which means not only will you and a mate get flown down to Christchurch, you get put up in a hotel, you'll also get to sit with us for the first innings at least in the Hot Spring Spa right on the boundary line for the Black Clash, and then in the second innings you'll be in the ACC Export Ultra Party Zone anyway, which is the best place to be. If you are keen for that, head to hauraki.co.nz. Get yourself in the draw. Tickets are more than 70% sold out. They will sell out, so don't delay. And did I mention you'll also get to go for a ride on the tram as part of that package?
It's an unbelievable package, and we've been getting inundated with entries, and I think it's mainly because of the tram.
I think it is because of the tram. So to be honest, we'll probably shave the rest of that stuff off and just give you a ticket to the tram and maybe a hotel room.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy.
Well, that is the Big Show done and dusted for Monday, the 11th of November. Mogi, what's your plan tonight?
Go home and watch Gladiator, probably, or at least maybe an hour of it,
Yeah.
and then I'll go to sleep.
The thing I was concerned about, because we're going to watch Gladiator 2 tomorrow night, is that I wouldn't know a lot of the characters.
Right.
But I have a feeling Gladiator 2, based on the way that Gladiator wraps up, it's just going to be picking up maybe like 20 years in the maybe?
Yeah.
I don't think it's, you know.
I don't think you need to have seen the first one.
Nah, I think it'd be sweet as. But
What are you doing
nonetheless,
tonight, man?
Tonight, my wife and I are going to an evening with Stephen Fry
Oh, nice.
at the Kiritakanawa Theatre there.
Yeah.
He's one of my sort of comedy role models,
Right.
icons. Been watching him for years.
Yeah.
Legend. So no idea what an evening with Stephen Fry looks like, but it'll be interesting, I'm
It will
hoping.
be. Did you get some of those cheap seats again, right up against the back wall?
Now we're 4 rows down from there.
Nice.
Still left it way too late. Because it took, my wife has never heard of Stephen Fry.
Right.
And she's, oh, no, we can go if you want. And it just took me a while to win her around to being like, hey, it costs this much and we should go. And then so by the time I managed to do that, there was only these really bad seats left.
Yeah, right.
But it'd be nice to be able to see Stephen Fry in the flesh, probably like 150 metres in front of me, down on a stage with a little light on him.
Yeah.
So excited for that.
Bloody good. I look forward to hearing all about it on tomorrow's show.
I'll tell you
Keezy.
tomorrow.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. You stay tuned, mate. It'll be
Okay.
there. Hey, coming up next on the Hauraki Big Show. On Radio Hauraki. You've got Tony Lyle looking after the night show. And for myself and Mogi, and hopefully Hoity J as well. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. If not, check out the podcast and, of course, the Instagram. See you later.